Hey guys, it's Bree. So I went to go see Hot Tub Time Machine with Kevin, and it just sort of made me start thinking like, if you could get in a hot tub and go back in time and do something again, relive it, change it, what would you do? And I totally love that it went back to the 80s. I love that John Cusack managed to do another 80s movie. I really liked it though. It really made me laugh, and I liked how cheesy and corny it was. And then I also like seeing all the 80s stuff that's coming back. Like, well, I have them in my hand, like my little Edward Cullen sunglasses. I like that these are coming back, in neon colors. Yeah, about it. And there are probably two times in my life that I would go back to. The most important one for me would be my senior year, high school. We did this musical. It was a Broadway musical review, and we called it From Broadway to Folse Street. And I think that's the happiest I've ever been. We worked really, really hard on it, and I think the entire cast got really close. And I don't know, it was just one of those times in your life that just sort of feel like magic. It was amazing. And we have people in the cast that are professional singers now. Scotty Granger. You really need to check out some of his videos. He has a video channel on YouTube, so I'll include his link or something so you guys can check him out. He's freaking phenomenal. He sang Old Man River, and I swear I get like little chill bumps every time I think about him singing it. And we had Cell Block Tango from Chicago, and it was kind of a big deal then because Chicago had just come out in the movie theater. Like, I'm telling, 2 weeks before, and it was so much fun. And I was a cheerleader in high school. We also had this really big pep rally planned, and it was like everything was going like it should that year. It was so much fun. And we would see cast members in the hall, and we would start singing like Pippin or Gypsy or Rent. We did Rent, and we sang Seasons of Love. And even the pictures from that show, I still have nightmares about that show. We had problems with the set. This was like the best set ever. You really have to like see all my pictures. It fit together like puzzle pieces, and it was hard to get them to come apart. And I was the smallest member in the cast, so I couldn't really move anything. Sort of useless when it comes to moving things. I still have nightmares, and I think, oh my god, the set isn't done, or we don't have this right. It was so much fun. So if I could go back in a hot tub time machine, that's what I would go back and do. But I also want some responses. Either leave a comment or video response. If you could go back in time and do something over, what would you do? And also, like, talk about hot tub time machine. And Glee came back this week. Oh my gosh, I have not been so happy. I was literally like dancing around when I saw Rachel sing Gives You Hell. I really relate to her. Like, that was totally me in high school. I feel like I was like the musical theater girl, and it's been my entire world. I quote musicals all the time and theater stuff, and people just sort of look at me like, what are you talking about, huh? But I love Rachel, and I think they left a lot out. Any Glee fans, tell me what you guys think. Because last season they ended, and Emma Pillsbury had her little box, and she was leaving, and then Shu comes and he kisses her, and then all of a sudden she's like in her office and everything's back in place, and she's like, oh yeah, I unquit my job. Like, did she go to the principal? And she's like, oh yeah, my man of my dreams kissed me, so I kind of want my job back. What? And then her fiance, Coach Tanaka, pulled a Jessica Simpson, quote unquote. I thought that was really funny, taking a stab at Jessica Simpson. And he gained 40 pounds. He was like eating his little Subway. So how did that happen? And there was no Quinn, and who knocked her up? The Mohawk? Noah, right? Puck? Yeah, I think those are both his names. But Puck, there was nothing with them, and it doesn't seem like Quinn has gotten any bigger. So what's the time lapse here? I'm kind of confused. I don't know, but I freaking love Glee. I feel like it's one of the best shows ever. I really. But Rachel singing "Hope It Gives You Hell," that's exactly how I am. Like, I have a really bad day at work, and I hate people, which is a typical thing for me. Like, I come home and I'll like pick out a musical and I'll just start singing it. My favorite, okay, since I talked about Legally Blonde in my last video, there's a song called So Much Better from Legally Blonde, and she sees her name on this list, and then she goes to her boyfriend, and there's this line, she says, remember when we spent spring break in the hot tub every night? You said nothing else could feel so right. Well, this might. And she just goes this big song. It's like the big show-stopping number. Please look it up on YouTube. It's so good. I'm getting Kevin and Shavas hooked on it right now. So anybody else wants to love Glee, come see me. After I graduated high school, because our high school uniforms were green, I said I will never, ever wear green again. And then last summer I was like, hello green, where have you been all my life? I like you. But I don't like dark green. I like pretty greens, like lime green and this green. Oh, and speaking of greens, the makeup that I bought yesterday, day before, whenever, I did a video yesterday, and I was like, what am I going to do with this green eyeshadow? Look, you can see what I did with it. See? And I sort of did Mardi Gras colors today because it's the best holiday ever. So I just did it like right there. So when I blink my eyes and go blink, blink, you kind of catch the green, but it's not shocking like, oh my God, what is that girl doing with green eyeshadow on? I don't like green and blue. You look too 80s cocktail waitress or something. No offense to the 80s cocktail waitresses out there. And I was bad yesterday after I did my video about my mini haul and getting sale stuff. I went shopping again. Well, Shavas took me shopping. It's totally his fault. And I bought, well, this is for my birthday because my birthday is next month. This pink nail polish. Isn't this the best hot pink nail polish? I got it from Sephora. Forever 21. It was $2, and the color is called Fuchsia, but it's really not. It's really just a pretty hot pink. So I think I'm going to do my nails with this, and then to match my super cool new nail polish, she got me this hoodie. I love hoodies. Like I have said before, I am always cold. Today, it's definitely in the 80s here, and I wore this out. This is my new little hoodie. Wild is the wind, and then it says wander, wander. And I think it's sort of in keeping with the whole 80s thing, 80s coming back, and the bright neon colors. And then I can put my cool 80s Edward Cullen sunglasses on and rock it. I'm so excited. I love this thing. And so yeah. Oh, and I got these shoes. I'm obsessed with Chuck Taylor's, and I think they're just punky enough. Converse Chucks. I have them in all kinds of colors. And the Gap had these, and look how cool. They're neon and 80s looking, along with all my 80s stuff. Maybe that's my new thing is 80s neon. And look, I really like it because they don't have ties. These are little kids. Gosh, it looks like my foot's really big, but it's not. These are a size 1 in children, so if you have a kid or if you are a kid and you're watching this, these will fit you. They're tiny, tiny. And oh, my phone's ringing. Oh, it's Kevin Blackwell. I'm going to hang up on you. I'll call you back, I promise. But I like that you don't have to tie them, and they're cute. But check this out. So I bought them last night. They're already broken. I went to go put them on, and snap, they broke. So I'm going to take them back to the Gap today and yell at them and be like, please give me new shoes. So I'll do a follow-up video and tell you if they gave me new ones. If not, that's okay. It's kind of sloppy. I like sloppy. So whatever, Chuck Taylors are amazing. I have to return those. But yeah, I haven't even worn them. Brand new. Oh, thank you, Shavas. Shout out to him. Super cool birthday stuff. I've already worn the hoodies today. And that's all I have to say. Please comment back, do a video response, and tell me if you could go back in time, what would you do? And shout out to all my cast members from Broadway to Folse Street. Irish, I miss you guys.